Rolex USA is shaking things up with some major service changes. Strap in as we dive into what's shaking and how it affects you and your beloved timepieces. Picture this: gently rolling hills, picturesque farms, and a tranquil atmosphere. No, we're not talking about the Swiss Alps. We're in Lititz, Pennsylvania, folks. Surprised? You shouldn't be, because this quaint countryside bears an uncanny resemblance to the heart of Swiss watchmaking. What's the connection, you ask? Well, let's wind back the clock a bit. In 2001, Rolex made a bold move by establishing a school right here in Lititz. Why? Because they realized there was a shortage of skilled watchmakers in the good old US of A. So they took matters into their own hands and decided to train a new generation of specialists right from the ground up. Now let's talk about Lititz, a town where tradition meets innovation. It's not just about the charming Amish community or the scenic landscapes. It's about bridging worlds from the traditional slatted whiteboard houses to the modern stone buildings that houses the Lititz Watch Technicum. Designed by the legendary architect Michael Graves, this 46,000 square foot marvel is a testament to blending old-school charm with contemporary functionality. But wait, there's more. Remember Lancaster? That's right, it's been a watchmaking hub since way back in the 19th century. So it's safe to say that watchmaking runs deep in the veins of this region. Now let's zoom in on the Lititz Watch Technicum. Imagine tall windows letting in floods of natural light, mirroring the design ethos of Swiss watch manufacturers. It's not just a school, it's a beacon of learning for aspiring watchmakers, and it's also home to an expanded Rolex service center. So what does all this mean for you, the watch aficionado? Well, buckle up because Rolex is taking service to a whole new level. With a fresh batch of skilled watchmakers graduating from the Lititz School, you can expect top-notch service for your high-quality mechanical wristwatches. Gone are the days of worrying about where to get your Rolex serviced, because now you have a state-of-the-art facility right in the heart of Pennsylvania. Whether it's a routine maintenance check or a major overhaul, you can trust that your timepiece is in good hands. And let's not forget the ripple effect this has on the watchmaking industry as a whole. By investing in education and training, Rolex is not just ensuring the longevity of their brand, they're also nurturing the next generation of watchmakers, keeping the art alive for years to come. Let's rewind the clock to 2001 when Rolex decided to take matters into their own hands. Faced with a scarcity of skilled watchmakers capable of handling luxury mechanical watches, they didn't just sit back and watch the problem grow. Nope, they went all in and established the Lititz Watch Technicum, a game-changer in the world of horology. But why Lititz, you ask? Well, this charming town in Pennsylvania became the perfect setting for Rolex to make its mark. With its serene landscapes and traditional vibes, Lititz provided the ideal backdrop for nurturing the next generation of watchmaking talent. Now, let's talk about the nitty-gritty. Rolex didn't just throw money at the problem. They went above and beyond. They not only financed and equipped the Technicum, but also covered tuition fees for the students. And get this, these aspiring watchmakers even had to invest in their own tools, showing their dedication and commitment to mastering their craft. But why all the fuss, you wonder? Well, let's take a trip down memory lane to the 1980s. The rise of quartz watches with electronic movements sent shockwaves through the watchmaking industry. Suddenly, traditional mechanical watches took a back seat, and watchmaking schools started closing their doors. Fast forward to the late 90s, and mechanical watches made a comeback. But there was a problem. The number of skilled watchmakers had dwindled significantly. Between 1973 and 2000, the USA saw a staggering drop in the number of watchmakers from 32,000 to just 6,500. Yikes. This decline not only put a dent in the supply of qualified watchmakers, but also threatened the transmission of valuable watchmaking knowledge from one generation to the next. But fear not, because Rolex saw an opportunity to turn things around. With the resurgence of mechanical watches came a growing need for servicing and repairs, and that's where the Lititz Watch Technicum comes into play. By investing in education and training, Rolex isn't just fixing a problem, they're laying the groundwork for a brighter future for watchmaking in the USA. So what does all this mean for you, the watch lover? It means you can rest easy knowing that your prized timepieces are in good hands. With a new generation of skilled watchmakers graduating from the Technicum, you can expect top-notch service and repairs for your luxury mechanical watches. But it's not just about fixing watches. It's about preserving a craft, a tradition that dates back centuries. By supporting initiatives like the Lititz Watch Technicum, Rolex is ensuring that the art of watchmaking continues to thrive for years to come. Imagine this, a school nestled in Lititz, Pennsylvania, where the tick-tock of watchmaking echoes through the halls. This isn't just any school, it's the Lititz Watch Technicum, fully financed and equipped by Rolex itself. Since its inception in 2001, this place has been more than just a school. It's been a beacon of hope for watchmaking culture in the USA. You see, back in the day, there was a crisis in the watchmaking world. The rise of quartz watches in the 1980s threw a wrench in the gears, leaving traditional mechanical watchmakers high and dry. The craft was devalued, schools closed down, and skilled watchmakers became as rare as a Rolex Daytona on sale day. But fear not, my timepiece-loving friends, because Rolex saw the ticking time bomb and decided to do something about it. They rolled up their sleeves, opened the doors to the Lititz watch technicum, and started churning out a new generation of watchmaking maestros. Fast forward to today, and the results speak for themselves. Over 115 skilled watchmakers have graduated from Lititz, armed with the knowledge and expertise to keep your luxury timepieces ticking like clockwork. And get this, more than half of these graduates are working for U.S. official Rolex retailers or directly for Rolex itself. Talk about putting your skills to good use, right? But wait, there's more. The success of the Technicum isn't just confined to its graduates landing sweet gigs with Rolex. Oh no, it's inspiring a whole new wave of after-sales service workshops across the country. Picture this, workshops popping up left and right like mushrooms after a rainstorm, all thanks to the ripple effects of Lititz's success. And it doesn't stop there, folks. Rolex isn't just resting on its laurels in Lititz. They're spreading the watchmaking love to other parts of the country too. 2 other courses at North Seattle College and Oklahoma State University are adopting Lititz's unique curriculum. That means aspiring watchmakers from all corners of the USA and even as far as the Pacific Island paradise of Guam are getting in on the action. But here's the cherry on top. Some of these graduates aren't just fixing watches, they're running the show. That's right. From the workbenches of Lititz to the boardrooms of high-end watchmaking firms, these watchmaking wizards are making their mark. Now let's talk about the beating heart of this revolution, the Lititz Watch Technicum. Picture this, a school where blue lab coats are the fashion statement of choice, and watchmaking isn't just a job, it's a way of life. Since its inception 14 years ago, this place has been churning out a new breed of watchmakers, ready to take on the world one tick at a time. But here's the kicker. Getting into this prestigious institution isn't a walk in the park. Oh no, it's more like a rigorous 8-hour test and interview process that separates the horological wheat from the chaff. Only the cream of the crop, a mere 14 candidates, get the honor of donning those coveted blue lab coats and embarking on a 2-year apprenticeship that'll set them up for a lifetime of success. But who are these lucky few, you ask? Well, they come from all walks of life. From urban California to the rolling hills of rural Pennsylvania, some are fresh-faced high school graduates eager to dive headfirst into the world of watchmaking. Others might have college degrees under their belts, with backgrounds in everything from mechanical engineering to basket weaving. Okay, maybe not basket weaving, but you get the picture. What's truly remarkable is the selection process itself. It's not just about mechanical skills, it's about mindset. The folks at Lititz aren't looking for seasoned watchmakers. They're looking for problem solvers, dreamers, and folks who aren't afraid to get their hands dirty. It's about passion, dedication, and a sprinkle of frustration-proof resilience thrown in for good measure. And let's not forget about Herman Meyer, the principal extraordinaire who's been leading the charge at the Technicum. He's not just a boss, he's a mentor, a guide, and a cheerleader for every student who walks through those hallowed halls. He's the guy who'll push you to your limits, challenge you to think outside the box, and inspire you to reach for the stars. So what's the bottom line here? Well, it's simple. The future of watchmaking in the USA is looking brighter than ever. Thanks to places like the Lititz Watch Technicum, we're not just preserving a craft, we're revolutionizing it, one watch at a time. So whether you're a seasoned collector or a newbie to the world of horology, rest assured that your timepieces are in the capable hands of the next generation of watchmaking maestros. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. Clock is ticking, it's time to like and subscribe to the channel. Drop your thoughts on Rolex USA Service Changes in the comments section.